Trixie, what is a producer?
Producer. I think they make food.
Yeah, they make food. So, I don't think so. Okay, Winter, what do producers use to make food?
They use sunlight, nutrients, and water.
Cool. Very good. Lee, what does a decomposer do?
Decomposer breaks down dead organisms.
Yeah, cool. Good job. What do decomposers give to the soil or put back into the soil? Katie.
They put in a nutrient.
Yeah, nutrients, good stuff. Oh, give me an example of a decomposer, please. Okay, bacteria, worms, anything like that. Okay, Lily, what's two things that animals depend on plants for?
Shelter, food.
Shelter and food, good stuff. Pat, what is something that plants need animals for?
Pollination.
Pollination, okay. What are the male parts of a plant called? Jimmy.
Stamen.
Damon, yes, good job. Ollie, what are the female parts of a plant called?
Nectar.
Nectar? No. Lee?
It is a pistil.
Pistil, good job. And do animals drink from plants?
Pollen.
No, not pollen.
Nectar.
Yeah, nectar, okay. What is pollination? Pumpkin, what is pollination?
Pollination is when the animal help the plant to make to give pollen from flower to flower.
Yeah, good job moving pollen from one flower to another. Winter, why do plants need animals to do this?
Because so it can make seeds.
Yeah, because it make seeds. Harry, why don't plants do this on their own?
Because plants can't move.
Plants can't move, right? Katie, name one pollinator, one animal that helps in pollination.
Bees.
Bees, yes. Oh, tell me another one.
Butterfly. No.
Butterfly. Yeah, butterflies. Yeah, butterfly's good. Okay, look, Lily, name an animal that eats plants.
Rabbit.
Rabbit. So, okay. So, okay. Anyone have a guess? Anyone have a guess why animals depend on plants? What else do animals depend on plants for? Or plants depend on animals for, sorry. Right, okay. So I'm going to go through this really quickly so we can get to a quiz, okay? So we looked at plants needing animals for pollination. Now we're going to look at plants using animals for seed dispersal. Trixie, what do you think seed dispersal is?
Really, I have no idea.
No idea. Cool. Aldi, what do you think seed dispersal is?
I have no idea ×2.
Okay, cool. So seed dispersal is the movement of seeds in different places. Remember, what are the needs of plants? Pumpkin, what's the need of some plants? What do plants need?
Plant need sunlight, water, nutrient.
Plants need one more thing. Hun, what else do plants need to grow? Sunlight, water, nutrients, one more thing. Air and one more.
Soil.
Soil? No. You're growing a plant in cotton buds. Do you need soil?
No.
No.
A shelter.
No. Lily?
Space.
Yeah, space, right? Plants need space to grow. Plants don't like to touch each other that much. When plants touch each other, they go, ugh, get away from me. I don't like you. Ugh. Need space. Remember, plants need roots. They need take water and nutrients from the soil. If there's too much plants in one place, they're all not going to grow. So they need space to grow. A way to do this is seed dispersal. Seed dispersal is spreading seeds to different areas. Now, plants can't move. They can't go anywhere. They can't exactly pick up the seeds and go, oh, I want you to go here. Not like us and us having babies to put them in somewhere else. But what you need to understand is that plants are not able to do this by themselves. So they need animals to help them. What's a way that a plant gets an animal to move a seed for them? Joey,
Plants can stick to animal to move.
yeah, seeds can stick to animals, right? They stick to animals' fur. What's another way? You can think of another way that plants get animals to move seeds for them. I'm going to give you a hint. What is this?
An apple.
What is
I love to
inside?
eat apple.
What is inside an apple?
A seed, a little small cutie seed.
Exactly. So animals will eat fruit that trees and plants make. Inside the tree and plant, there's a seed. What an animal does is poop. An animal poops. So an animal eats the fruit, walks off into the forest, and goes for a poop behind the tree, and from that, the seed gets into the ground. Okay, so animals grow fruit. So animals will eat them, the seeds, and bring the seeds somewhere else. This happens all the time, and it's why a lot of plants will grow fruit. So that's what I want to quickly look at today before we go and do the quiz. I'm going to try and make sure there's about 10 minutes left for the quiz at the end of class. So yeah, we've looked at pollination. Oh, quick faster, please. Seed dispersal is the way in which plants depend on animals to get their seeds. Now, there's other ways like wind and water, but what we're doing is we're looking at how things that are alive are working together. So for this purpose, what we're going to do is we're going to look at how plants get animals and depend on animals to move their seeds. So there's two main ways, okay? So the main ways are with fruits. As you can see, the bird is eating the fruit. I don't think that's the right way to eat that tiny little orange, but the bird seems happy enough. And then you also have these seeds that have these thick spines, and what they do is they stick to the fur of the animals. Yes.
Like that, why the bird eating the orange? Why is the bird so big?
Yeah, it's probably because it's eating oranges wrong. I definitely don't think I'd ever eat an orange like that. Yeah, yes, hon, fat bird. Well done, good contribution. So these are the two main ways, right? So you have seeds that are hidden within fruit, and then you have these seeds which stick to the fur of animals. Let me ask you a question. Why do you think some plants grow fruit and some plants have sticky seed? Anyone have a guess why? Okay, let me ask this question. Where do you think fruit grows? If you could choose an ecosystem like a desert, Antarctic, mountain, a jungle, where do you think fruit grows the most?
I think the rainforest.
Rainforest, right? So fruits grow mainly in the rainforest. We know that there's lots of animals in that rainforest as well, right? Fruits are going to grow in places where there are animals to eat them. If you think about these types of seeds here on the right hand side that are sticky, they grow in places where it's kind of cold, and please don't stop on the screen. It's kind of cold, and animals in these areas, they need to get more nutrients than just the fruit, right? They need to eat other animals. So what tends to happen is these fruit-eating animals grow in places where there's lots of animals and that the animals are going to eat the fruit. These grow in places where there's animals that generally eat other animals as well, okay? So this kind of works in two ways. So again, this is down to plants going, okay, how do I do this? What's my need? How am I going to get this done? And what they do is they figure out over time that the best way to move their seeds is either by a fruit or by a sticky seed. So to give you a good idea, there's two main ways of seed dispersal. One is fruits, and the animal leaves the seed somewhere through its waste. The other is by attaching to its fur. So why do you think there's different ways to do this? I just gave you the answer. Let's see who is listening. Why do you think there's different ways to do this? What have we been talking? We've been talking about needs, right? Why do you think there's different needs to do this? What I want you to understand is that different ecosystems have different things going on, okay? Different abiotic factors, different things. So there's many ways to get seeds and there's different ways used by birds to send seeds because of the ecosystem that they are in. Okay, different ecosystems means different ways to do things. That's why there's different ways of growing seeds like this. The ecosystems here are probably going to be better for growing fruit, which means there's more fruit and there's more living things eating the fruit. The ecosystems for these means that it's probably not the best place to grow fruit. Okay, so that's what I need you to understand. Okay, so I'm going to give you this for your homework. Okay, what I want you to do is I want you to send you this copy of this this table. What I want you to do in this, I want you to choose the organism. So for example, animals depend on plants. And here, I want you to explain how animals depend on plants and to give me an example like we have here. So plants depend on animals. Plants need animals for pollination. Example of this is the bee taking nectar from a plant getting covered in pollen. Okay. So what I want from your homework is for you to fill out this table. Animals depend on plants. How? Plants depend on animals. How? And then another one of your choice. So plants depend on animals for seed dispersal, or animals depend on plants for shelter. I want you to give me an example of this. So copy this table. You can either do it online or you can print it off. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't make a difference. It's up to you the way you want to go about it. I'll talk to Miss Chang, figure out the best way for you. I got the other class to just copy this table and they just filled this in. It works pretty fine. So does anyone else have any questions about what they're supposed to do? Here, animals depend on plants, way of dependence, what the animals need at floor, and an example, again here and again here. Don't use my example, write your own, okay? So I want 3 examples. Understand? Okay, right, quiz. Again, this is your homework. You need to draw a table about plants and animals, how they depend on one another. Please make sure you explain whether you're going to talk about plants or animals or plants, right? Why it depends on them, and an example of this as well, please. So does anybody have any questions before we leave? Okay, right, everyone, bye.